So in Battlefield Hardline, you play as a member of a SWAT team, and it may be all fun and games, but you can bet that the day that the real-life SWAT team shows up at your house, it's probably not going to be a fun day. Over the last few years, we've talked about swatting and how dangerous of a prank this actually is. Swatting is where people call in a fake threat to somebody's house in order to get the police to come bust in their home. And usually they do it to people who are streaming gameplay so that way they can watch it all play out live on TV like real sickos. So a few weeks ago, there was just a guy who broke down in tears because he was streaming and a SWAT team busted in his house and held his family and one of his 10-year-old brothers at gunpoint. And I've said it before, it's only going to be a matter of time before somebody seriously gets injured. But there is one bit of good news I'd like to share with you today. A 13-year-old boy has been taken into custody after police tracked him down after he swatted 3 different people. He swatted a rival gamer, a classmate, and a teacher. And one of those officers was actually on the call. He gave an interview and he said that they had 20-plus officers surrounding one of these houses. And this 13-year-old kid who called it in claimed that there were hostages inside and he was demanding $30,000 in cash or he was going to blow the house up. And you can imagine 20-plus officers at one location probably isn't cheap, nor is it safe for the rest of the community, plus all the equipment that's involved. So police were able to use tracking voice over IP, and they got it back to his home in California where they found him. Whenever they went inside his home, they found his computer had spoofing software on it, which hides your number or masks it to make it look like you're calling from a different number. So the kid did admit that, yeah, it was him who did it. So now he is looking at a court date in April to find out what his sentencing is actually going to be. Now, unfortunately, since he is only 13, he's underage, so we don't have his name, we don't have his picture, so I can't show you what a dumbass looks like, but he won't be seeing prison time either because of his age. But hopefully the judge does come up with something that equals, the harm that he's done. Probably you can't equal the harm that he's done. But if you were an adult and you get caught with this, the penalties are pretty harsh. There's another squatter who just recently got tracked down, and he is facing 5 years in prison. And that is a long time to not drop the soap. So I do hope that the judge does come down hard on this kid at age 13. If you know how to spoof calls, you're calling in hostage situations, you know exactly what you're doing, you know the risks, and you know what the intent was. And it was to scare the hell out of these people, which, is another form of terrorism if you ask me. So this kid has serious issues, he needs help, and he also probably needs to have his ass whipped. So many things can go wrong when you have a bunch of police with guns drawn entering a house with unsuspecting occupants inside. Now, the cops are entering thinking that they're, walking into a dangerous situation. Their lives may be on the line. They may not make it back home to their families tonight. And then you've got normal people inside who don't even know what's happening outdoors, and they may think that an intruder's coming in. So, a lot of people have guns around the country. Somebody could go grab something if they hear a loud noise, and then all of a sudden you've got a whole nother mess on your hands. So these people have to be brought down hard in order to try to keep others from following in their footsteps. And I can tell you that 5 years in prison definitely isn't worth it for the lulz. If you want to read more about it, links down in the description box. That does for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.